Hello, today I'm telling you about standards on the Mirage. The last time I recorded video about entry to A side and how you can change it and why you should do that. And this video is kind of continuation of the previous one. And today I'll try to show you how you should play in the most of runs during the match, and I will tell you why should you do that. Some guys, especially beginners, think that the game is something like rush B, rush A, go B, go A, go mid to A, go mid to B, etc. Like I show you in the previous videos. Tactics like taking mid control and then go fast to A, to B, through connector, maybe through window. But the game is not like this, and you should know how to play. And I don't mean that the tactics was bad tactics or something like this, but it's a bit more complicated. And if you are playing against someone, it's easy to fail if you don't know that thing I will tell you today. For example, let's imagine standard A entry, smoke to city, to stairs and to jungle. This you are smoking or you are just playing fast. Every round you are going to entry or A or to B. They will do something like this every round at the beginning. Now we are not able to enter to the side, so if you have to enter to the side, you have to do something against that Molotov. And the best option is to play slowly, fake, or something like this. Okay, standards are typical for your team positions at the beginning of rank, and there are a few types of standards I will show you. The first one is A standard. I call it like that. If you are playing that, you are going to or ramp. I mean, to this position, to this position, just to watch ramp and be ready to smoke something if it's necessary in the ramp. And you have call like this. And third player should stay somewhere in palace, maybe there, or there. It's his choice and how he would like to play, what angle he prefers. Sniper is going there, watching mid, just to have control about this place, and the same guy will be watching apps, defensive or maybe more aggressive. That angle, maybe watching other or going to other. That depends on the situation around and what your in-game leader will tell you. You have to do that. Okay, and you have that standard, and you are waiting for a bit time, and after that maybe you decide to go A with smokes. Then you have to rotate from this place if you are sniper, maybe rotate from apps, maybe go from underpass to connector. That's your choice, your team I mean, in this situation, and what you wanna do. But it's just the beginning of run, and that is standard. you have to wait for your opponent. Maybe they are playing eco or they just want to push something to do some control. Then you will be able to kill them easily. Okay, the second standard is standard to going B. 3 guys there. Maybe underpass, maybe ups. Something like this. One watching mid and one watching back, ramp and palace. In my opinion, the best position for that is something like this. You are able to watch palace defensive, and then you are always able to check ramp and go back to palace. Watch this. And that's all in the standard. That is easy standard. And the most popular one, one of the most popular one, defensive standards is if you are playing 2 on A, 1 on mid, and 1 and 2 on B. I mean 1 ramp, 1 palace. It's important to remember that you should stay behind the line to have a good angle to watch ramp, not like this, because they are always able to flash somehow. I don't know good flash to ramp. Oh, it is good flash to ramp. Okay, never mind. If they flash you and you are staying there, you will be able to hide behind this wall. But if you are there, okay, there, maybe that flash is bad. But if you are staying there, it's not good. And especially it's not good if you are staying close, so you shouldn't do that. Okay, that's all on this side. One, probably sniper, is watching mid from this position. Maybe with AWP, maybe with AK. That depends. If you have money, you can buy AWP. 2 guys on B. Probably 1 in the underpass and 1 watching apps like this, or more defensive. Or maybe you just want to take control together of underpass and go A later in this round. You just have to listen to your in-game leader, and it's not hard to do that. Okay, and the last, probably the most effective and the best option is to play with mid control. The next video will be about taking control on mid, because it's one of the most important thing that you should do on Mirage. Why? Because from mid you are able to go to B, to A, to boost to window. Mid control you are able to take from underpass, from top mid. There are a lot of smokes, and that's not hard to take control about mid, so it's not risky too much, and it's worth to do that, because you can fake something. You made so big pressure about that guys on A or on B, if they are playing on mid. That's enough to play with 1 guy on mid, and they will be scared about connector or short or ladder room window, maybe boost or just jump if there is that shitty bench. Yeah, I don't like it, sorry. They will be scared about you, so that's enough to leave the 1 guy on mid, maybe behind these boxes, or just throw that smoke to take mid control at the beginning of round, and if there's no guy in connector, they won't know if you are there or you are not there, so that's also a bit that's also an option to do something like this and surprise an enemy with 5 guys on B or on A. Okay, so how should you play with standard on mid? There are a few options. You just have to at least 2 players on mid. You might play 2 on A, 2 on mid, and 1 on B. Throw the smoke to control and Molotov to connector. You have to aim to the bottom of window, of right window and to right side, and go. That's Molotov to connector against sniper. That's the easiest mid control option. And you are going 2 on mid, 1 on B, 2 on A, and probably go A or rotate to B from A if you decided during the round. Maybe this guy on B will kill someone who is pushing, and then you will decide to go B. You won't predict it before match, so you just have to set up your standards and then you will see what will happen. Okay, and my favorite one, standard, is 1 guy on A side, because you are always able to rotate from B or from mid, and 2 guys there and 2 guys on mid. Why 2 guys on mid? Because you have to throw that Molotov. Maybe then you will you would like to molly window or smoke short or anything, and 1 guy to underpass to make some difference from the other side, and 1 watching B. Of course, you can always do something like going 3 on mid or 4 on mid, but it's not as good as the previous options I showed you. I show you 4 guys on mid. It's not even standard in my opinion. 3 guys maybe. You just have to remember that all standards and decide what you are doing. If you have AWP, if you don't have AWP, if you have a good spawn for sniper, for example, in this place, maybe then you would like to take mid control with entry frag on window. Maybe if you have good spawns for other smokes, or going fast A or pick A ramp and then go smokes, that's your option. You just have to do what you like to do. And of course, what works. That's all. If you enjoyed, if you like to watch videos like this, leave like, you can always comment, give me some tips, subscribe, check my social medias, and that's all. See you.